The Desolate ruins in Western Argyre on Mars. Hi viewers, I'm Jean, back with more Mars anomalies. The photograph we'll be analysing is this one, new impact site in Western Argyre Planitia, and as always I'll include the link to this page below. Acquired on the 2nd of May 2009, 25 centimeters per pixel. And as usual, I'll show you images are cropped from the black and white map projected JP2, and here's a crop from the low-res JPEG. And we're going to be looking at that structure over there and various other anomalies that I've found scattered throughout this area. And just a quick view, an elevated view from Google Earth Mars to give an idea of the topography. The anomalies we're looking at are located here in this really flat area, and I'll show you some of the other anomalies that I've found around this site. So the first anomaly, we're looking at this structure over there. This is a zoomed out view, so it's not to scale. We'll also be checking out these anomalies to the right. So this is a one-to-one view. You can use the scale indicator located in the bottom right-hand corner to give an idea of how large this structure is. And it's about 80 meters across, very similar to others that I've found in Kotka crater. Also very similar in shape to these. So do encourage you to check out that Kotka anomalies video of mine. And what we see here is concentric rings. You can see 3 rings over here. Check out the anomalies scattered about. So we're looking at that area there. And the close-up shows that we've got more of these megalithic stones or blocks with little knobs or nobules on them. Check that out. This photograph is very, very noisy, so I've done my best to clear the lines and interference. So I hope you can see that. And then the next anomaly is over here. So check out these rows of eroded blocks. There's another block over there with a rectangular knob on it. There's one down here. So right in the center we've got a dark spot. And due to the interference on this photograph, I really struggle to see the details really clearly. So check out these anomalies. You've got more of these megalithic blocks with straight edges, 90-degree angle. Check out the well-defined edges on those. There as well, right angle over there, straight edge. So it looks as if this area was covered in water that flowed through here and caused utter devastation. We're looking at these anomalies here. And check out this one, another of these so-called hexagonal objects, the dark spot or hole right in the center. This one down here. So nicely defined edge on this one, and in the center we've got another, either that's a little dome-like feature or a hole. So this is also a zoomed out view looking at these structures or foundations. One-to-one view, we're looking at these 2 anomalies there. First of all, that one top right, got a circular pattern with various anomalies in it. Look at this one over here in the shape of a U, highly irregular shape that, and then what looks like an S-shaped piece to this over there. So could this be another one of these disc-shaped megalithic slabs? Check out that straight edge on that block. There's a triangular one over here. Now we're looking at these blocks in rows over there. Got two rows running in parallel. This one over here, but equal sized, almost equally sized blocks, equally spaced in that row, and then another three similar spaced objects over there. That looks almost like a metallic plate. You look at that edge, the way it's been bent, right angle on that piece, and then this really narrow piece sticking out of the sand. Also looks as if it could have been metallic. It's covered in dust, so it's difficult to tell. Also a zoomed out view of this area here, not to scale. We looked at those anomalies there. Now we're looking at these 1:1 scale. Check out those anomalies here. We got another row of blocks there. Looks like there's 3 or 4 in that row, and then 3 over there, all partially buried. Over here we've got a square block with a dark spot right in the center. That could be a triangular or pyramidal feature or knob. And then this piece over here, which looks almost metallic, like a metal plate, has that ring donut shape on the top. And this one, which is almost completely buried, seems to have a circular hole in it. And then this piece over here with 2 little similar sized features. Those look like 2 little domes on top of that surface. And then check out this really clean area with these anomalies sticking out like sore fingers. Check out this one in the center, and this is one of these. It looks like a classic UFO object that crashed over here on the surface. Check out that rounded side. Because it's partially buried, we can't say what this object actually is, so I'm just speculating that it is a convex dome shape, definitely over there. So what could that have been? Check out these anomalies here. And all of these range between 8 and 15 meters, approximately 20 meters across. These aren't just normal boulders or rocks, these are massive objects. This one, for example, is about 10 meters tall and about 5 meters wide. Check out that feature right in the center of the top part. Straight edges and a rounded corner. And these blocks over there. This looks like an eroded square block. Flat surface here and there. Piece looks as if it could have broken off. And then these anomalies down here. We've got circular objects, and check out this one. It consists of a piece that looks as if it's been bent in this sort of S shape, and on the top a rectangular object and a larger rectangular object over there. Check out that ridge line running across that there. So that looks almost like a diamond shape. The rounded part in the middle. Check out this square block over here, and that looks like another megalithic block, almost totally covered. Check that out. Close-up of it reveals a flat side, rounded corner, and a smaller, darker feature in the center. And then that square block, I'm not sure if this is a part of it that is sticking out. Could this be an opening with this smaller rectangular piece with a little dome-like feature on it sticking out? Also, could this be metallic perhaps, with that edge, with rounded corner there? If it is a megalithic block, it's one corner has been carved away, like we've seen in other blocks, almost like a little step. More of these artifacts out of place. Check that out. Looks like a heavily eroded block. This little dome-like feature in the center of this one side. And then this one over here with these strange markings on it. Could these be symbols perhaps? There's a little triangle there. A rounded part to it here. And there's another line going up towards the center. We've got like a rounded, I don't know, brighter spot. I don't know what else to call it. And then off to this side here, we've got a line running to the right. These two are slightly raised. And a little circular feature there. I'm not sure, could those be symbols? That also looks like a little triangle there. Now let's hop over to Google Earth Mars. And that's the Northern Hemisphere as always. So we're going down to the Southern Hemisphere again, to Argyre. And those anomalies I showed you are located in that area. Really flat, smooth area there. A couple of little hills around. These are just some of the artifacts I showed you. And then off to the left, some of the other strange artifacts I showed you in a previous video. So let's quickly check what this looks like to give an idea of the topography. So the area we're interested in is located here. Now let's just figure out how to use this elevation type of view. And you can see there are some hills running across to this area. I found these near Chariton Montes. Let's pan around a bit, and if you follow that white line, it will take you to all the other anomalies that I've found in this region. More megalithic blocks and structures. So this area here could have been either a massive lake or maybe a large sea, and the water rushed through. Look how flat this plain is, or valley, and then takes us through to that area near Chariton Montes, and this is where I speculate a lot of the water flowed through. That's why this area here is so clean. So I think that's it for the video. Thank you guys and girls for watching. To my new subscribers, thanks for joining, I do appreciate it. And then my regular subscribers and viewers, thank you for supporting the channel. And as always, I'll see you in the next video.